Hello and welcome to the Game and Scotch podcast / show. My name's Aiden, and Eve's with me today.
Hello.
He's here, babies. So if this is the first time you're tuning in to Game and Scotch, we are a show that combines gaming and drinking. And yes, I said podcast. You didn't mishear me. We're also on Apple, iTunes, and Spotify, and many other podcast networks. So check it out. It's sick. All the cool kids are there, babies.
All of them. They're all there.
All there. I counted. All 5 of the cool kids are there. It's insane.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is the YouTube portion video. We're gonna hear talking about the Smash Direct that happened last week.
Because we're slow.
We're slow. Well, we had we gave ourselves a week to reflect. You know, because we had the hype calm down. Now we're
you had to get over Banjo not being announced.
Like Grinch
right
took me on a roller coaster ride. That's for sure.
Yeah.
So today, every episode we drink something special. So today I'm drinking the Double Dead Elephant. It's from Rail City Brewing Company. I believe it's Ontario. I should probably check this before we started.
You say that every time.
I know,
You say
right?
that literally every time.
But yeah, what do you drink? Eve?
I don't know. You just gave me this beer. I don't even know what it is.
Oh yeah, right. Mystery brew.
I've got Lost in Orbit, an IPA.
Yeah, mine is an IPA as well.
Taking another spin around the sun in our Hazy Session IPA, inspired by the cloudy nebula of deep space.
That's a Knucklebrook brew, right?
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is, babies.
Beer down to a science.
Knucklebrook, sponsor us.
You wish.
I wish. What is this? This is like a...
Oh, this smells like fruity, kind of.
Yeah, I think it's got a citrus kind of spin to it. This is strong beer. It's definitely pretty hoppy. But yeah, check it out. It's pretty good beer, guys. I'll just be drinking that through the podcast. Let's see what Eve thinks. Oh, is it good?
It's good. Yeah, you're right.
Good.
It's got a little citrusy thing to it. I like it.
Little tang, like not tang, but like a little citrus. Little switch citrus.
Yeah, like a little lemon.
Little
zest,
lemony?
I guess. Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
It's good.
So, all right. So, what did you think overall of the direct? What do you
Uh,
yeah, some people were like, some people were like, ugh.
But yeah. So like in terms of the direct, I thought like the first one was super hype because you had Ridley, and then they showed like every single character from every Smash was in it. So that's pretty hype in itself. And then the second one they had Simon Belmont and Trevor with King K. Rool, and those are hype as hell too.
Yeah.
And like I said, I don't think Incineroar is a bad character by any means. I think he's got some cool moves, and I like grappling characters.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Like he's kind of my play style, so like I like that. But in terms of like expecting something hype, like it's just another Pokemon, in my opinion. So I feel the way they should have gone was maybe save either like Simon Belmont or King K. Rool for this one, just to get the hype out.
I think they blew their load a little too early.
Yeah,
that's for sure.
In terms of character reveals, anyway.
Yeah.
That's how I feel. But like I'm still like Ken was an obvious thing that was gonna happen.
Yeah, because he was like even like there was images of him like leaked. Like,
and it's like it's too easy not to do it.
Yeah.
And then so Incineroar, and then I guess Piranha Plant was like the weird character that they were gonna put that nobody will ever guess ever.
Yeah.
So it's like
that was not on any leak radar at all. Like Piranha Plant
that was basically Sakurai being like, "Screw you guys."
Yeah. You guys think you know what's coming? You don't fucking know shit.
I still think they like hire people specifically to like put fake leaks out there to try to make it look as real as possible, to like throw people off and just put them in the wrong direction.
Honestly, I wouldn't put it past them. But I feel like doing that, like, you just create this, like, rage. You know? Like, people just... Because not only just trolling, you're going to get people angry.
I don't think it's rage. It's just, like... It's, like, false hype, but then you get more hype from something you weren't expecting, I guess. But, yeah, so that's what I thought. What do you think about the direct overall?
I couldn't help but being a little bit heartbroken, because I was pretty convinced the Grinch leak was real.
I wanted to be convinced, but...
Well, because, like, there was so much evidence coming out, like, supporting it, like, just all these things, but, like, it was too coincidental. It's just kind of like, oh, like, of course, like, more evidence would come out supporting it, but, like, that makes it even kind of more fake in some ways, and, like, all the characters that were going to be announced is too perfect. It was too perfect. I was like, there's no way.
Well,
but I was convinced. I was tricked. Because I wanted Banjo.
I think people's standpoint is like, it seems too good to be true, but he's already given everyone everything so far.
Yeah.
So I think that's why people were like, this could be true. But
that's why I was thinking they should have Because honestly, I thought, I love Pokemon. Incineroar is not my hype character because I don't really care.
Like I said, not for me. Like my style of character, I love grapplers. But
I'm not saying
that character.
I'm not saying that we don't need another Pokemon character. Like if there was gonna be any Pokemon in the Alolan kind of like the new generation of Pokemon, like Incineroar makes the most sense. I just kind of wish that he wasn't like the last big one to be announced.
That's
like
what I'm
if King K. Rool was announced in this direct, I would have forgotten everything. I would have been like, this is amazing. But they announced it like 3 months ago. King K. Rool was announced.
Yeah.
So.
But at the same time, I understand why they saved Incineroar for the last one because they wanted to do Can and Incineroar to fight against each other because it's like fire against fire.
Oh, because
so I get it. I get it.
They plan out those like cutscenes like pretty early in development, right? So it's just like, oh, well, now it's Ken with Incineroar.
Yeah, and you can't really have Can Incineroar and then King K. Rool and then Piranha Plant because that's nuts. That's a lot.
And I think people, whenever these directs, me included, like they kind of expect like just bang, bang, character, and that's not the case. In this direct, they were focusing on showing us what the spirits mode was, what the online's gonna do, what this World of Light thing is, and like all those characters are kind of like a bonus.
It's true,
like,
They kind of just like threw it on the side. They're like, here's your characters, guys. All right, let's get to everything else.
We'll shut you up first. Here we go.
And then they saved Piranha Plant for the last, which is a good call.
Yeah, I think so too. And honestly, the idea that Piranha Plant, I think how they presented it too is like, this is a bonus character. It's not like he took anyone's spot. He's kind of like, this is like a pre-order bonus character. So it's like, I kind of felt okay with it. And like, if you watch my direct, I'll link all my reactions below. But I was like, this is fucking stupid. But I love it. Like I just saw like Piranha Plant how he plays. I'm just like, oh, this is so dumb because I'm so angry. It could have been anyone else. But like, I kind of dig it. Like, it's kind of cool.
He's got some weird shit.
He's got some weird shit.
He seems very tricky. So yeah, I'm kind of into it too, even though it's just a regular Mario.
And like, with these directs, you kind of want your mind blown, right? So like, I saw Piranha Plant, I was pretty mind blown, but like not in the right way.
I think everyone was weirded out. I don't think anybody was like hyped for it. I think everyone was just like,
what the
dumbfounded?
What the hell is this?
This is so weird.
I like even halfway through the trailer, I was just like in disbelief. I was like, is this a playable character? Like, who is this guy?
Yeah, it was very, very weird.
It was so funny.
But let's go to the modes, I guess. Right?
Yeah, we're gonna move past the characters. Let's talk about. They talked like 20 minutes about spirits. Like, what do you think of the spirits?
I think it's okay. Like, I don't know. It seems it's like an item system, right? Like you get stickers and then you power up your guy and stuff. But it's like, does that even apply to the online, or is that just?
I believe you can. I believe you can bring spirits online. I could be wrong, but I believe that's the point, right? Like you could level up these spirits and fight your friends, and then I'm assuming it's going to work with the World of Light.
Yeah, it'll have to do with the main story and stuff. I'm figuring, but like on the online, does it affect you at all? Because like I don't want it to be.
No. So I think there's like separate modes. So like those preference mode things. Like you could do like spirit battles or just
right.
OG.
That makes more sense.
No, I don't think this changes anything. I just. It was like when they were talking about the custom moves in Wii U. I was like, I'm never gonna touch this, like never.
Yeah,
and that's my same kind of like when they were first showing off the spirits. I was like, what is this for? What's the point? I don't want to do this for fun. This sounds boring. And then when they announced like the World of Light, I'm like, okay, I see. They're adding some sort of RPG element to their single player thing, and that you can use to fight your other friends. So, like, but
yeah,
they showed it in the wrong order, I think, because I'm just sitting there watching the spirits thing, going like, I don't fucking care. What is this? I don't care.
They're trying to make you include characters that aren't fighters to like be a part of the game, which is okay. Yeah, I just don't want it to be like a key factor.
No,
in the
I don't
online.
think it will be.
Okay.
I'm like 99% sure it won't be.
I'm hoping. I just don't want it to be like, hey, this guy's got like crazy spirits. He's gonna one shot you every time.
Like, he's found a broken spirit, and it's
his grab range triples,
and it's the red Pikmin. Yeah, I don't know. Spirits looks fun. But like I said, if it's more involved, like I don't know if I'll like it as much, but it's kind of like a fun busy work kind of thing for World of Light and stuff. Like that's cool.
I agree with you though. It's kind of like a thing that I don't really care about either, because like I thought when Wii U came out, like Smash 4, when they had the custom moves and stuff, I thought it had potential, but I was like, I'm not gonna be using unless I just want to screw around. Like obviously, there's some that are better than others.
Yeah.
I tried to use it at first, but then I hardly touched it at all.
Yeah.
It was weird.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about it.
I think it'll be fine for the campaign at least.
Yeah, I think when they were first showing it, I was like, what am I looking at here? What is this for?
Yeah.
But, all right, let's move on because we don't know too much about spirits. Like they kind of showed us how it kind of works, but
they showed it a little bit. Yeah. And
like you level up, there's like you can like I don't know. See, I don't even know. Like you can level them up. You can like exchange them for other spirits. Like you can kind of like in Persona. Like,
you can
destroy
keep
your old.
You
personas.
can keep spirits and you can destroy other spirits to like feed them and make them stronger or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I have a really sad puppy. We had to lock him up because he just like gets on the lights and like climbs under the table. So if you hear barks, it's my puppy. It's Dexter. So I'm sorry.
He wants to be the Game and Scotch mascot.
He's the mascot, but he's still a puppy and likes to chew and everything and mess things up. So it's a good time.
Yeah.
Yay. So let's move on to I guess they talked about online, how online will work. They're cutting the For Glory and fun for fun mode. They still kind of have them in the way. Like they have like there's like quick play.
Well, I think they set it up instead of just 2 categories. You can set preferences. So it's like if you want 1v1, 2v2, or 4v4 or whatever else. Yeah, time mode stocks. You can set all that shit, and then you can get matched with other people that have the same preference. So just take it all out and then just play the game pretty much. So I think that's just better in terms of like.
And from what they kind of explained it, like you get like a global rank, and that's from doing anything, right? Like you kind of move up in your global rank.
Yeah. So essentially, if you play for fun, then you just play for fun. That's fine. Then if your global ranking reaches a certain point, you unlock what was it called? Elite matches or something like that. Elite games.
You're good.
And then you're good. Period.
Pat yourself on the back. You're good.
You're so good. Yeah. So I think that's kind of like the For Glory. So it's like if you reach that rank, you get to fight other people that like try hard and they really want to win and stuff. So like you'll get it eventually. So I think that's a good way to separate it.
Yeah, I'm just glad there's some form of ranking.
And now you can know how good you are. You're like, I'm better than 200,000 people.
What's your rank? 200,000? Well, mine is 222,000. You suck.
You play with items, you screw.
Do you play Elite? I don't think so. But yeah, it's cool. I honestly want a good online. I just really hope it runs well. It kind of made me weirded out that they were like showing you have to buy a network adapter or you're not gonna have a good experience. I'm like, oh no.
That's yeah.
Oh no.
Well, Nintendo's been known to just not have good Wi-Fi anything.
I know. Well, if they're charging us now, man, like that has to be good.
So they should, right? You would think, but
I've had good matches in Mario Tennis. Like, so
have you?
Yeah, I've had really good matches in Mario Tennis, even before the paid service. So I really hope that's the same with Smash.
Because the thing is, like a Switch, you're like on the go most of the time, right?
Yeah.
So it's like you're hoping that the online is good. You're not always gonna have your LAN cable.
No.
So I don't know.
On the train, you're just like, all right.
Can I plug this?
Can I? Where's your LAN?
Where's your LAN cable?
Come on. Yeah, but that's basically all they covered. Oh, World of Light.
World of Light, the main campaign.
The main thing.
So, do you like this idea better than Subspace Emissary? I just want to know.
Yes.
Yeah?
I do.
Yeah?
I do. I think I like the idea of like there's like a map kind of like in Super Mario World, like you kind of run around.
Okay.
And kind of do arcade matches. I just don't know. Is it like different than Subspace in the sense that it's more of like a fancy arcade mode, or is it going to be an actual adventure mode?
I think it's the same in some aspects. It just doesn't have that like story.
Like it does though, doesn't it? Like
it has a story, but it's not as cinematic.
It seems cinematic. It was very Infinity War. Let's start there.
I don't know.
Or maybe like, they'll just have a cinematic at the beginning.
Because like Subspace was basically like cinematic mission, cinematic mission. But this one you can actually like go and pick your missions.
I guess Subspace was more story mode. This is more fancy arcade mode.
Kinda, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, I hope it's good. I'm sure it will be.
I think I like this better, to be honest. Yeah, because I like just unlocking characters and like doing it by myself. And they even brought back some Subspace Emissary bosses.
They did. Did you see them? Had the I don't know what that guy's from, but he like drops down next to.
He's just like a created boss for like Smash.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm excited still. Yeah, it'll be fun for at least I don't know how long it'll be. 8 hours.
So Garrett had a theory of what the Subspace like that trailer represented with Sakurai's psyche and stuff. So I'm just gonna play the voicemail because it's pretty funny.
What? Okay.
It's pretty funny. I don't know if I'm interested to see if we can hear it. Let's see if we can play it. Can I put it in speaker?
It's not playing.
Oh, here we go. Oh, fuck.
is the theory for World of Light, okay? Sakurai is the characters, okay? And we're all the hands. And the big blue red thing is our undefinable nostalgia. And it's ripping him apart. You know, we're coming. We want it all. It's never enough.
It's never enough.
You know, that's the World of Light. Too much passion. Too much passion in.
Oh, I love
So we're Thanos.
Yeah. He was just saying that.
Your TV went out.
He was just saying that, you know, there's the whole, I watched that game theory kind of thing where he's like talking about how the master hands are kind of like Sakurai and like his hands are getting crazier and crazier. And
yeah, well, that's the thing too, right? Because when it was Subspace Emissary, the final boss Taboo is essentially supposed to be Sakurai.
Yeah. So, in this version, we're ripping him apart because of our unattainable
but
nostalgia.
his beloved franchise of Kirby survives.
I know.
Every single
That's
time.
It's funny. Like his
single time.
His baby gets away. Well, a little fun.
But he's the one that's ripping it away.
Yeah.
He's not putting Banjo
Where's
in.
Banjo, Sakurai? Tell me that. Well, thank you guys so much for joining us. This was just a quick conversation about the Nintendo Direct. What did you guys think? Let us know. And if you guys want to try these beers out, let us know how you like them. It's pretty good. This guy's from Nickelbrook Brewery. It's called what's it called?
Lost in Orbit.
Lost in Orbit. And I had the Double Dead Elephant from Railway City Brewery. So check those out. Let us know what you think. And what did you guys think of the Nintendo Direct? Check out my reactions below. See if you guys reacted the same as I did. And have a great day. Like and subscribe if you want.
Cheers, fuckers.
I ain't going to tell you what to do, but you should do it. Please. Bye.